Bernie Sanders says Congress can cancel student loans and pass $2,000 stimulus checks, without Republicans. Here's what you need to know. Sanders, IVT, argued this week that Congress can implement a comprehensive economic agenda without Republican support. In an opinion column, Sanders says Democrats, who control both Congress and the White House, can pass the following legislation now, while Congress can pass standalone legislation or incorporate these policies into the new stimulus package. Sanders says there is a simpler and more efficient way. Sanders, who is the incoming chairman of the U.S. Senate Budget Committee, says Democrats can use the budget reconciliation process if Republicans are unwilling to pass such bipartisan legislation. Budget reconciliation was created under the Congressional Budget Act of 1974 and is used in the U.S. Senate to expedite legislation regarding spending, revenue or debt. For example, the Vermont Independent argues that the 60-vote supermajority threshold to pass major legislation shouldn't remain an administrative hurdle. Instead, Sanders implores Democrats to take a page from the Republican playbook. During the administrations of Donald Trump and George W. Bush, Sanders notes that Republicans use the budget reconciliation process, which only requires a simple majority, to pass major tax breaks and attempt to repeal the Affordable Care Act. President Joe Biden supports student loan cancellation and $2,000 stimulus checks. For student loans, Biden has called on Congress to cancel student loans immediately. While Sanders supports canceling all $1.7 trillion of student loan debt, Biden supports student loan cancellation of $10,000 for every student loan borrower, which could cost about $400 to $450 billion. Biden has proposed a $1.9 trillion stimulus package, but didn't include any student loan cancellation. Student loan cancellation also was dropped from the last stimulus package. While Congress still can include student loan cancellation in the new stimulus bill, it's also possible Congress cancels student loans later this year. Biden agrees with Sanders on $2,000 stimulus checks, and provides for stimulus checks in his proposal. While some Democrats are poised to support these measures, it's unclear if all Democrats or Biden would support them through the budget reconciliation process rather than standalone legislation or through a stimulus package. Further, Senate Republicans likely will challenge further stimulus spending, considering Congress has passed trillions of dollars of stimulus spending over the past year in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Without bipartisan support, especially in the early months of his presidency, there's no guarantee that Biden, who championed unity in his inaugural address and as president-elect, will be quick to sign legislation supported only by Democrats.